Hello everyone. Petunias are one of the most popular summer annuals of all for growing in flower beds, containers, and hanging baskets. From trailing varieties to wave petunias and more, they can be found in a near endless variety to fill almost any need or space, especially when you consider their wide range of colorful blooms. If you want to keep your petunias blooming strong, beautiful, and vibrant all summer long, believe it or not, it really is possible by employing a few simple growing tips that work like magic. And the first magical tip is fertilize slow, steady, and consistently. More than anything else, petunias need a slow and steady diet of nutrients to keep producing blooms and flowers. As a heavy flowering annuals, petunias quickly deplete the resources available in the soil around their roots, and without replenishing those nutrients, they will inevitably begin to slowly weaken over time. But the secret key to long term success is how and when you replenish those nutrients. Unfortunately, many fertilizers provide too much power too quickly, especially when they are overused. This might result in massive blooms and growth at first, but it spells big trouble for the plants over time. Plants that grow too fast with a massive burst of nutrients are like a shooting star, brilliant for a moment but quick to fail and die out not long after their show. So, fertilizing right, all of that power leads to too much growth too fast, and it is simply not sustainable for the plant, especially when there is limited soil space in container and basket plant. And that is where the slow and steady approach works wonders. Because of this, it is far better to feed your petunias and all annual flowers for that matter with a light but consistent feeding. In you are using a high quality liquid or granule all purpose fertilizer, dilute the solution to 1 by 4th or 1 by 2 of the recommended dose and apply every 10 to 14 days. Even better, use compost tea or warm casting tea weekly to provide a more balanced dose of power to your plants. Remember, it's far better to give them a slow and steady boost of nutrients to keep them in top shape in place of the quick burst that can send plants into a frenzy. And the second magical tip is deadheading old blooms, how to keep petunias blooming all summer. Not only do old blooms look unsightly on plants, they also can rob it or vital nutrients. As with most annuals, petunias plants continue to spend resources attempting to heal and fix old blooms, resources that instead could be used for producing new blooms and flowers. Deadheading, the process of removing spent flowers your petunias, is one of the best ways of all to keep those flowers coming on. By simply taking off the older blooms that are beginning to fail, the plant can concentrate all of its energy on growing healthy foliage and more flowers, and it couldn't be easier to do. Petunias happen to be one of the easiest of all annual to deadhead. There is no need to cut stems or use tools of any kind. Simply give a slight pull to an old flower and it instantly dislodges from the plant. It is actually quite therapeutic to do. Deadhead your plants every few days and you will be amazed at how much energy the plant retains throughout the growing season. Third magical tip is give them room to grow, how to keep petunias blooming all summer. And finally, if you want your petunias to keep on flowering all summer long, you have to give them room to grow. And by room, we are talking about soil space for their roots. Plants draw and take in nearly all of their nutrients and water from their roots, and if there is little to no soil for them left to expand, the plant will begin to fail, no matter how much you try to feed or water it. Although good soil for ground planted petunias is important, this is especially vital with container and hanging basket petunias. By midsummer, many container plants simply run out of soil for roots to expand and grow. Have you ever went to water a plant in midsummer and watched the water instantly roll through the bottom? It is most likely the result of a root bound plant, meaning the roots have expanded so much they can no longer find a way or the space to grow. Repot petunias. How to keep petunias blooming all summer? The only remedy for this is to replant your petunias into a larger vessel or into the ground so they can expand, and the quicker you do it, the more chance your petunias plants will have to keep on blooming. When replanting, always try to select a vessel that is two times as larger as the original. This will allow plenty of space for the petunias to stay strong for the remainder of the season. And if your plants are simply too big for a new pot or basket, why not plant them directly into a flower bed? You will be amazed at the renowned energy and life the petunias will have from new soil. Here is to keeping your petunias blooming strong and vibrant all summer long. Guys, follow these three secret steps for petunias and you can get all over year petunias flowering. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. I have many other videos on petunias, how to save dying petunias, and many other petunias related topics, so you may find helpful. So go through my videos and check it out. Thank you friends.